Overclocking a Ryzen CPU is quite easy, or should we say underclock it. It only takes a few clicks because we are going to get the motherboard to do the overclocking for us. More precisely, we are going to use PBO or Precision Boost Overdrive. We for today are going to overclock the Ryzen 5 7600. Before we start overclocking or rather undervolting our CPU, we need to get a proper baseline of how it is performing right now. So start out by installing a couple of softwares. You will need Cinebench. In my case, I'm using Cinebench 2024, hardware info to gather all your readings, and CPU-Z, which has a really quick to run benchmark. Links to all this in the description below. The first thing I do is run a quick bench on CPU-Z. Make a note of this reading. We are also going to track the Cinebench score, our max CPU clock, average CPU clock, max CPU temperatures, and CPU package power. Once your CPU-Z benchmark is done, run Cinebench for 10 minutes. As you start Cinebench, click this button to reset all values on your hardware info program. Note down this score and restart your PC. And we are going to jump right into the BIOS. Before you do anything, please ensure that you have an aftermarket cooler and not using the stock Ryzen coolers. Once in the BIOS, enter your overclocking section. This interface might vary depending on who is the manufacturer of your motherboard, but essentially they all work similarly. Right off, go to the advanced CPU configuration, AMD overclocking, Precision Boost Overdrive. The beauty is that except for one setting, you don't really have to think. Just change your settings, for now, exactly as I have. In your Precision Boost Overdrive, select Advanced. PBO limits, Motherboard. Precision Boost Overdrive Scaler 10x. CPU Boost Clock Override 200, and 200 is the maximum number you can enter here. If you remember, we have got 5150 MHz maximum during our Cinebench run. Here we are going to tell the motherboard to get it up to 5350 MHz because we are adding 200. Platform thermal throttle limit. You might want to check this on AMD's website, but all 7000 and 9000 series CPUs have a max operating temperature of 95 degrees. So for my Ryzen 7600, let's enter 95 degrees. Next, we enter the curve optimizer. Here, select all cores, all core curve optimizer sign negative, and over here you'll have to do a little bit of trial and error. Enter 30, essentially minus 30. After restart, if your system crashes, reduce the number by 5, so enter 25. If it still crashes, reduce it by another 5, and so on and so forth until your system is stable. I, however, have tried quite a lot of figures and I found the best performance at 60. Save, exit, reboot. Rerun the CPU-Z benchmark, note down the value. Rerun Cinebench again for another 10 minutes and note down all the required values. While tweaking the BIOS, we have not only increased the core clock by 200 MHz, so now we are getting 5350 MHz. But if you notice, it sustains much higher clock speeds by almost 500 MHz. Our CPU-Z scores are up considerably, so is our Cinebench score. Also note a slight bump in temperature, and this is why you should always be using an aftermarket cooler. And as well, a jump in package power. This 7600 non-X is practically running like a 7600X right now.